High above sea level, we're in Denver, Colorado, one of the best sports towns in the country, at the home of the Denver Broncos. This city has enjoyed multiple championships in 4 major sports, and tonight it hosts the crowning of a Monster Jam Series champion. All season long, the Professor Tom Mintz has taken the rest of this series to school, while Ryan Anderson, his son of a digger, has battled his way back to the top. 12 superstars are looking to spoil the celebration, but tonight somebody's going to Orlando. It's the Mile High City. This is Monster Jam. Tom Mintz saying a 13-point lead is not very much. Ryan Anderson saying it's a lot to accomplish in one event, but he knows he can do it. So Bryce, is there a different mentality when you come into a night with so much on the line, whether you're the hunter or the hunted?
Well, I think that if you are the hunter, you have a little bit more swag about you because there's nothing to lose. And probably the most dangerous driver in all of Monster Jam to have nothing to lose is Ryan Anderson. So I'm anxious to see how he goes out there and competes. But then Tom Mintz, he's been doing this a long time as well. He knows how to protect a lead.
All on the line tonight for Stadium Championship Series 1. And here is Cynthia Gautier out of Quebec, Canada, getting us started in Monster Mutt Dalmatian ice. A good freestyle run. Bryce Kenny, you know all about that. You've got a few wins under your belt in your career. Talk about filling up that clock and what you expect to see out of some of these drivers tonight.
Well, all these fans here at the Broncos Stadium at Mile High should be judging based on really 4 criteria. You have to fill all the 120-second clock. You have to use the majority of the track. Is the driver just kind of going in circles and hitting the same jumps, or are they getting a lot of variety? And so far, Cynthia's had a lot of variety. There's also control and technical moves that you want to pull out, but then it's all about that creativity and wow factor. And sometimes I think the fans may judge too heavily on that last part and only looking for the wow factor, but it is hard for judges to and fans to not judge on that wow factor alone, but they gotta consider all of those factors if it's going to be an accurate score.
Cynthia Gautier starting to put together some nice jumps here to get a freestyle run started. She has always been an incredible athlete, and there's a big jump for Cynthia Gautier in Monster Mutt Dalmatian ice, and she follows it right up with another sky wheelie, a little smaller than the first, but she gets it done and gonna swing back around. She's always been an incredible athlete, Bryce, but this year she has really started to put it together in her freestyle run. She has 3 on the season, and 5 times this year she's had a freestyle score over the 9.0. So an incredible year, really cementing her status as a freestyle force to be reckoned with.
Well, there's something about Cynthia that really wins over the fans. And I think part of it is her off-the-track demeanor, and then a large part of it is the way that she does drive this truck. And even as she lines up for this Monster Energy backflip ramp, good energy, good speed, and a perfect rotation, and a very happy truck at that. And listen to the crowd, though. They are so excited that that Monster Mutt Dalmatian ice truck is completely obliterated. The body is shed, and they just got their first backflip of the night.
Now these fans, incredible in Denver. They have become accustomed to winning in this city, seeing some amazing things. And look at that. She just got off that ramp and cross-threaded that jump and lands it, and she's going to stop. But what an amazing end to her freestyle run. She got some major air on that, and the crowd up on their feet for Cynthia Gautier.
Well, she definitely took out the truck at the end of that freestyle run, but after you hit the backflip and you can hear the crowd roaring and cheering, you at that point don't really care what happens to the truck. And look at her on top of that Monster Jam machine cheering on the crowd. A 9.773, that's going to be a very difficult score to beat tonight.
Yeah, she's done it again. There is that backflip ramp, lands it perfectly, and one of the big jumps just gets off the side of that ramp. Let's hear from Cynthia Gautier.
I'm here with Cynthia Gautier, Monster Mutt Dalmatian ice, an incredible freestyle run. Tell us a little bit about it.
You know what? I was kind of playing safe a little bit, and I was like, you know what? I'm in for the high jump this year at World Final, so I need to show that crowd that I can jump high. So I gave everything I had. It was so much fun. I could hear the crowd. The boys gotta have to work hard right now. 9.7. It's not gonna be easy to beat me.
The action has been incredible, and earlier tonight it was the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, and Tyler Menninga going to finish in 5th with a popper into a nose wheelie, and he was able to moonwalk that back up over that freestyle pad and get it on one tire and save it. So a great run for Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger.
Well, and he comes back out and tries a bicycle as well, and that's something that he started doing a couple arenas from time to time, and really kind of over-rotates it. Unfortunately, was not able to get as much out of that as he had wanted. So I know he's going to be kind of leaving wanting more after this event.
Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, has been amazing in this competition all season long, and he would start it off with a bicycle, and he gets it back on 4 and then into another bicycle and hits the ramp, tried to save it, and ends up on the hood, but it doesn't get much better than back-to-back bicycles.
Well, sometimes those hits and those ramps help you out in a save, and sometimes it deters you, and they got Ryan on that one. But Cynthia Gautier with a bicycle there, and probably not up on the wheels as long as the other guys that have tried it, but nice wheelie and over-rotates it, ends up on a roof, and everyone thought it was over, and then begins to roll off of the pad, but still, as long as that Monster Jam truck is moving, you have a chance to save it, and that was a radical move.
That was one of the saves of the season in this series. Tom Meents and Max D. Fire trying for that maximum moonwalk. He was able to get both wheels back up on that container, and slowly but surely just gets exactly where he wanted to get that moonwalk in place, and here it is onto the nose. He went forward and kept that extension. Just the throttle control for him was spectacular.
Well, Tom Meents has spent a lot of time on those front two BKT tires in his career, and he could probably just stay up there indefinitely if we were able to engineer the motors in such a way that, you know, you're not losing oil pressure and things like that. But Tom Meents, I love it when he gets his hand out of the window. He's pumping up the crowd after something exciting, and again goes over and finds a different obstacle to do another nose wheelie. Unfortunately, that one kind of got away from him.
And that's not something we see from Tom Meents a whole lot in this competition, ending up on the roof. Camden Murphy, Bakugan Dragonoid, he was our winner, and it's because of this. Look at the control for Bakugan Dragonoid.
Well, that's a massive score, one of the highest I've ever seen in a two-wheel skill competition, 9.862. He obviously provided for the fans what they were hoping to see. Kind of that wow moment, that finesse, the technical moves, but to be able to balance 12,000 pounds on two tires like this, you know the fans are loving it.
And he wasn't happy with one, so he went ahead and did it again and held it up for an even longer time. On that second hit, he is still up in there. I wish we had a stopwatch, Bryce, to tell us how long Camden Murphy was able to keep that Bakugan Dragonoid on the front two wheels.
Well, it was certainly long enough to get him excited. He's out of the window, he's pumping up the fans, and that is why I love the evolution of this event. I can't wait to see how this Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge continues to evolve and all the innovation that goes into it.
And the evolution will continue at Monster Jam World Finals 20 as we will crown the very first Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge World Finals champion. Camden Murphy getting 14 points, Tom Meents getting 13. In racing, Ryan Anderson was able to get 2 back on Tom, and Tom takes it right back in this competition.
Justin Sipes of Megalodon, he's somebody that's had a great night so far, at least in racing. It wasn't the two-wheel skills that he had wanted or hoped for, but anytime that happens, you know, you kind of got to make up for yourself as well as a driver. And so if I know Justin Sipes, I know he's throwing caution to the wind and coming out in this freestyle run and going to try to find that wow factor that I still think that this event needs.
Justin Sipes out of Florida, Kentucky with a wheelie across the track. Look at Megalodon just sitting up all the way across the freestyle track. He debuted in 2017, was trained by Tom Meents. Bryce, I know you know exactly what that is like learning from the professor.
Well, he's one of the individuals, though, as Justin Sipes, he understands how these machines work, and just getting an awesome shot of the shocks right there where you can see how hard that those trucks are working to try to keep some sort of control and stability to these 12,000-pound machines. It takes a lot of that effort, but Justin Sipes is somebody that just took to this sport so naturally, and I think that's why the fans want to see more of him out here.
Sky wheelie for Megalodon, still looking for his first freestyle win. Does have an event championship win back in San Diego this season. Bringing it back around from Megalodon, back-to-back great jumps here from Megalodon and Justin Sipes. He is very athletic, a former pro motocross rider, now in Monster Jam. He has done it in arenas, trying to make it happen in stadiums. A slap wheelie, and he's going to land it down into a bicycle from Megalodon, gets on the 4 wheels and turns it back around on 3. So Justin Sipes in Megalodon comes back around. A huge sky jump on the nose, and he is going to try to save it. Gets it up, pits it into gear, and Justin Sipes in Megalodon with the shark head falling off, saves it. What an incredible move. Bryce, he has had Arena Save of the Year. That is a candidate for Stadium Save of the Year.
Well, it all comes back to the aggression that he's showing and going straight over the Monster Energy backflip ramp. Awesome rotation and in total control, and keeps the truck together after a save like that in a perfect backflip, you might as well go over there and air it out like that. You can tell the truck's starting to come apart. That back left tire is just dangling at this point. That is a very aggressive freestyle run. And the last time I saw this guy run that hard was at last year's Monster Jam World Finals. Maybe he's just kind of tuning up and getting ready for this year's.
That was incredible, and listen to the fans here in Denver. Megalodon with an incredible run for him. There's one of his saves. Amazing, gets it on the nose, flips it around, and saves it on all 4 tires. Here is the backflip. Perfect landing for Justin Sipes in Megalodon. That is your new leader, and look at him coming out and addressing these incredible fans in Denver.
It's amazing that someone can drive that hard with that kind of attitude and then just walk up the stadium floor with a calm, cool, collected look on his face.
Your freestyle point standings, it is Justin Sipes in Megalodon with that 14 points. That 9.782 was good enough to just edge out Cynthia Gautier and Monster Mutt Dalmatian Ice. So the run of the season for Justin Sipes in Megalodon. We saw an incredibly competitive field in Monster Jam Freestyle. Right now, let's hear from our freestyle winner. We're going to send it down to K Young with Justin Sipes.
Justin, congratulations. This freestyle win, 14 points for Team Megalodon. It's got to be incredible feeling finishing out here in Denver.
Yeah, it's awesome. I felt really bad because my 2-wheel skills were terrible. So I had to come out and I had to redeem myself in freestyle, and hopefully I did that. I just hope all you guys had an awesome time at Monster Jam and y'all come back next year.
So he's going to get 14 in pursuit of the overall event championship, but it is Camden Murphy in Bakugan Dragonoid. He's going to take that second place freestyle finish and elevate himself to the overall event championship, his 3rd of the season. Bryce, that ties him with Ryan Anderson for 2nd on this series.
Congratulations to our overall event champion, Camden Murphy, Bakugan Dragonoid. You started with that overall event champion week 1 in Anaheim. You're finishing strong here tonight.
You know, this year was awesome. Like you said, we started off Anaheim right. We won that one, and now my crew chief Fitchett worked so hard all year long to keep this Bakugan Dragonoid Monster Jam truck on fire each and every single week. But it's such an honor to be able to represent Spin Master and everybody over there, but not only you guys, the Monster Jam fans. If it wasn't for you guys, we won't be able to do what we do.
The season is over for Stadium Championship Series 1, and it is Tom Meents in Max D that gets the automatic bid to Monster Jam World Finals 20. And Bryce, an emotional year for the entire Max D team and family. They lost somebody very special to all of us at Monster Jam, crew chief Mason Knorr. So an emotional win for the entire crew, family, and of course, Tom Meents.
Tom Meents has always been there for the Monster Jam fans, but he's also been there for the Max D family and for the entire Monster Jam community as a whole, and it shows by the respect of a John Gordon, Jim Kohler coming out there and handing the trophy to their buddy.
Let's hear from our series champion.
Tom, congratulations, ending this amazing tour right here for the first time in Denver, Colorado.
It's awesome. It's here in Denver. What a great Monster Jam event we got tonight. What a great bunch of fans. Did you see this place just electrify when they saw the first backflip? I love bringing huge stadium freestyles to people that have never seen it before. We had a good one tonight. But you know what? I did not win this championship series by myself. No way, no how. If it wasn't for my super good crew, led by crew chief Josh Dyke, super good technician Lexi Warner, and definitely Scott Connolly as well. Without those 3, I'm nothing. They changed the motor. In Minneapolis, we came back and won freestyle. That gave us 14 points right there. What an epic event they did there, an epic job they've done all year. They made my job easy. But you know, I could not say enough without saying thanks to Monster Jam, Feld Entertainment, all the Monster Jam fans, especially my family. They've had my back forever. My beautiful wife, Darcy Meents, Jared Eichelberger, Colton Eichelberger, and especially my loving daughter, Hannah. We love you guys. Thanks for your support, and especially all the great Monster Jam fans. Woo!
Hey Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.